Hi everyone, it's Sue here from the Psychic Soul Guidance Directory, broadcasting you the day before Good Friday for our Easter draw, our Easter giveaway draw. Happy Easter, everybody. Unfortunately, our guest Nicole won't be able to make it tonight because she's having internet problems. We've just been mucking around for the last 15 minutes trying to get Nicole live, and in the end, we gave up. So Leanne has, at the last minute, offered to come on. Hi, Leanne.
Good evening, Sue. Hi, everyone.
And we thought we might just talk about, just to start, we might talk about Easter and what happens when, this time of Jesus gave up his life for us and everything, and what happens about when we pass on and life after death. And look, I might just hand it over to you, Leanne. You can give us your view on this.
Thanks, Sue. Look, I just thought it was a nice opportunity with Good Friday being tomorrow. A lot of us now reflect on the last year and the loss that we've had. And so I was just wanting to give people the opportunity, if there was any questions they wanted to know in regards to what happens when we do cross, what happens to our soul, what's the process, and how do we get from, this sphere to that sphere. So if anyone there has got any questions, feel free to ask.
Well, at the moment, there are no questions. Anne Marie's come on and she's saying hello. Hi, Anne Marie. How are you today?
Hi, Anne Marie.
I'll quickly just, while we're waiting for people to come on, I'll just quickly run down the prizes that we've got up for grabs. So first prize is a chocolate Easter pack, a selenite heart, a triple moon tea light holder, a pack of crystal angel oracle cards, and 100 ml love mist. That's a great first prize.
Sue, I can't hear.
You can't hear? You can't hear me? Oh dear, this is not good. What's happened to your volume, I wonder? And the second prize is a hand book box, mini pack of Archangel Oracle cards, smudging stick, smudging feather, chakra incense pack. And the third prize is a 30-minute reading or healing. Can everybody hear me? Can you let me know in the comments if you can hear me? Can everybody hear me? If you could just sort of post in the comments if you can hear me, because Leanne's just gone off. She couldn't hear me. Yes, okay, Samantha can hear me. Okay, all right. Just waiting for Leanne to come back on. What a night of technical problems.
I'm back.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Leanne?
I can hear you, Sue. Sorry about that. The internet's just shocking.
Yeah,
tonight.
I think that's what it is. It's probably the internet. Everyone's having problems tonight. There must be something in retrograde or something's happening at the moment that I'm not sure of. Okay, so you were saying, Leanne.
Yeah, I was just saying that besides drawing the winners for the great prize for Easter, for our Easter draw tonight, I just thought it'd be a nice opportunity if, people who've lost loved ones and don't quite understand the process of what happens when we pass, if they have any questions that they'd like to ask, and we can see if we can guide them through and let them know, the process of passing and from, this realm to the next. And I think it can give people a lot of peace. There's a lot of people who just think that we go from here to there and it's done. So, if anyone has any questions about that, feel free to ask, and we'll see where we go.
Yeah, okay. Does anyone want to start the ball rolling? I'm just trying to think. I did have a client once who said to me, and I know the answer to this, but you might have a better answer because you're a medium and all that. That after her uncle had died, she was in her room one night, and there was this very bright flash of light coming from the cupboard, and she felt his presence around her. Can you tell me why that would happen?
Okay, so after we pass, after we stop our existence in this realm, we go through the process of healing, and then life reviews and doing what we need to do to go on to the next realm and find that eternal peace. But it's a really beautiful time because in some ways, the soul is still connected to here. So it's quite easy for them to come through and give signs. And one of those ways can be like the flash of light. Electrical manipulation is another very easy thing for spirit to do. The movement of objects is another thing. Their energy is still quite strong, and they find it easy to still be, I guess, a foot in both worlds in some way. So they try to let you know that they're fine, that they're well, and they're starting again.
Yeah, exactly. They just want that's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought as well. That they want us to come back and contact you and just say, I've made it all right. I'm up there, and I just want you to let I'm okay. Everybody's coming on now and saying hello.
Too. Sorry?
I was just saying there's a few people coming on now and saying hello. Go on, sorry.
Oh, hi everyone. That's the other thing too. I have a lot of clients who come to me who've lost someone through suicide, or who've lost someone who didn't have faith or any great belief. It doesn't matter. When somebody passes through suicide, I know the way I was brought up in the Catholic Church. It's sort of it was deemed a sin, but it is not. When somebody passes through suicide, they still get to go and find that eternal peace that they didn't find in this life. And sometimes I think it's the very sensitive souls and those who maybe, are here before their time. They're more aware and everything feels so much harder for them. That's often, I find, it's those souls that tend not to be able to cope in this world. And it's a hard world to live in at the moment.
It is a hard world to live in, definitely. Excuse me. Fran would like to know, can she ask something about her cat, please? Yeah,
Go
okay,
ahead, Fran.
Ask away. What would you like to know about your cat, Fran? Her little cat. Lisa Cash is wishing everybody a very happy and safe Easter.
Same to you, Lisa.
I don't know. Are you getting any messages about her cat at all?
Look, I can just say to you, Fran, that she's at rest. She's at peace. And that's the greatest gift that you could have given her.
Sorry, she had to put it down today. So she's only just passed, Leanne.
Yeah. So the fact that it's an animal is the same as a human. We're all spiritual beings having a human experience, and we all have a soul. So your little pussy cat has crossed over. She goes to the same place that we do. There's no different place. It's, if you want to call it heaven, that's where she's at. And I've got to say to you, Fran, I know this would have been a very difficult decision, but you need to know that she's in a beautiful place. She's not alone. I feel your father energy was there to greet her because he knows the connection that you had with her. Fran, you're quite a sensitive soul anyway. So when you feel things, you feel them very deeply. And that's not a bad thing, but it's, as I say, the world can be a very hard place when you feel everything so deeply. But please know that your little pussycat is happy. And I've got to say to you, Fran, she's not suffering. I feel that her journey's been difficult. So please know that she's okay. And look for signs, because she will try to let you know that she's safe and she's happy and her journey's renewed.
Yeah, this is not really a reading night, everybody, but there are people asking a couple of questions, Leanne. Lisa's saying she would love a message, any messages from Spirit. Are you getting anything for Lisa at all?
Okay, well, I wasn't prepared for readings, but let's see where we go. Okay.
This is Lisa Kasha. Lisa, by the way, has just joined our directory. So welcome, Lisa, to our directory.
Yeah, welcome, Lisa. Yeah. Look, Lisa, I just want to say to you, when I asked my guides to connect, I feel like you've been through a rough period or a very up and down period energy-wise. But I've got to say, I feel like you're finding your feet. You're quite a determined person. So I know that put your energy, focus it where it needs to go. And I think, the sky's the limit. Don't question yourself. You're on a good path. But, yeah, if you can relate to that, because I feel like you're coming into smoother ground. I feel like where you've been, it's not gone exactly how you would have liked. So know that, you're on a more solid surface now.
I hope that helps, Lisa. There was also Karen Baker. She's saying, hello, ladies. Wishing you both a very happy Easter. May I have a spirit message, please? Karen Baker. I think Karen might have won a prize with us once before, Karen. I think name sounds familiar.
Okay, yes, you could have, because Karen, I want to go to the female energy that's around you. I want to go mum or grandma. You're quite aware. I'll say it like that. You're quite aware of spirit. Again, I want to say to you, I'm just going to say the words, hang in there. Better things are coming. Better days are coming. If anyone wants to, sorry, because I've got a few coming in. If anyone wants to connect with someone in particular, just let them
that might be easier, or ask a question. Just ask a question rather than just say just a message. Just ask. It'll be easier for Leanne. But I drew the five of cups for Karen. So I feel like there is a sadness, definitely a sadness around her, and I think that you're sort of looking back to the past a little bit. So I think maybe, I don't know. I don't think you may have lost somebody, but you just have to know that there is still people around you that love you, type of thing, and that will support you, Karen. So and I just feel like it's a bit of a hard slog for you at the moment. You're trying to build a future as well, so I hope that helps. Yeah, and I'm so sorry for your loss as well, Fran. It's very sad losing a pet. I've lost one about 4 months ago, and honestly, it's the saddest thing.
Well, they're part of the family. For me,
exactly.
I know with mine, they're like my children.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't let my kids know that.
Dale's asking, can he have a message from spirit as well from his dad? Are you getting anything from his dad?
Dale, can I just say the first thing, I feel a huge sense of grief still. So the first place I went was my throat and heart chakra, and there's a real tightness in there. I actually feel that you're still in the grieving process, and I mean that doesn't stop. I always say grief doesn't finish, it doesn't end. We just learn to live around it. I've got to say, there's a male energy here, sending love. I feel this man had a little bit of a sense of humour, because I want to smile. Again, I feel, was there a chance? I don't know whether there was like unfinished business or not a chance to say goodbye. Can you answer that, Dale? Words unsaid.
Did he get a chance to say goodbye, Dale? Just wait.
Or was there something that you wished you'd said to him?
I was with him. He said I was with him.
I can just say to you, Dale, you need to know that the love and the gratitude that this man has, and I've got to say, Phil, I'll just say to you, he was tired. But the love and the gratitude that is there for you will always be there. I want you to talk. I want you to talk to him like he's there with you, because he can hear every word you say. Every time you get a thought, you need to know that's your dad. Every thought that you have, spirit don't hear us with voice. It doesn't hurt that we do that. We do that for ourselves mainly, but as thought, we communicate more telepathically. So
Yeah.
know that
Yeah.
he's there, know that there's love and gratitude, and know that he's happy. And I'm going to say the word healed. I feel this man struggled before his passing. So it's a very hard thing to do, to say, you know, move on and know that he's happy. You will always miss him. You'll always love him. But I can promise you he's there. He walks this journey with you. You just have to remember that.
Yeah, thanks, Leanne. That's very comforting for him. Look, Karen's just answered us. You know, you did a reading for her just a minute ago. She's got, yes, my ex-mum-in-law. I know she's around me. This afternoon I spoke out to her that her son, my ex-husband, is being an awful brat, and I can't do it anymore. So thank you, as you validated her being with me. As for the cards, yes, my beloved boyfriend passed a few years ago, and I still miss him very much. He was my world. Technically, he still is, but I can't hear him or feel him. And yes, I'm open, but it baffles me why I can't feel for others in readings, but not myself. What do you say to that, Leanne?
Karen, I want to say to you, you're going through a difficult time at the moment. I'm going to be very blunt. I mean, you know, I say to my clients, I can be very, very blunt, and it comes from a loving place. Your partner at the moment he does nothing about healing. He does nothing to want to fix himself, and he's his own worst enemy. But you're not. So you're quite an empathic energy. This is a big thing that I find. People who are empathic tend to draw to them two types of partners: narcissists and broken people. And I feel that's the situation you're in, Karen. Know that the female energy, the mother energy is there. She's aware of everything. I just feel like I'm going to say the word boundaries for this man, and I feel that's something that he should have had more of. But don't be, I'm not saying this in the literal sense, punching bag, but don't be the person who takes the emotional abuse is a strong word. Stand strong and do things for yourself, because you know what? He won't change unless the only way someone will change is if they realise there's an issue and they choose to do something about it. And most times people are so stuck in their ways, they just tend to keep repeating the same pattern. So you've got to look after yourself, Karen.
It takes a lot. Now, by the way, we have to apologise, Dale. Did we call Dale a male? Because Dale is definitely a female.
Dale was a female. Yeah, but I
so
thought,
if we've said you're a male, I'm so sorry, Dale.
I can't read a thing on the screen. I can't read a thing, but yeah. Yeah.
Lisa's saying 100% accurate, becoming more confident with her psychic abilities. So.
And Lisa, keep the sky's the limit, hun. You need to just believe in yourself, because once you say I can do it and I believe that I can, watch out. And I want to say too, I feel you're very well grounded, or you've got a lot of knowledge about a lot of things. So just pull it all together, and you know the sky's the limit. I'm excited for your journey.
Yeah. Anne-Marie just wanted a message if you've got one. She asked for one before. So you got any messages for Anne-Marie? Cheeky Anne-Marie at work, giving us work.
Hi, Anne-Marie, don't work too hard.
Yeah.
Look, Anne-Marie, I want to say straight away, look, I'm just going to go straight to where I'm going. Hun, you're tired. I just want to say I feel like you've just got to step back and slow down. I don't have to tell you, I'm getting both mum and dad with you, but I feel there's been some hiccups, and I want to say just in the family, but not so much close, extended. They're with you this Easter because it's time for you and to concentrate on yourself. I feel there's some happy times coming. I want to say to you, I'm seeing smiles, and I feel, I'm going to say reunions. I don't know why. So, but the most important thing, Anne-Marie, okay. Sorry, hon. You're a giver. You've got to stop giving, because they're just showing me you give and you give and you give. And then when it comes time to get something back, the tree's depleted. So start making yourself a priority. You're one person. You're not a machine. And I'm just going to say you look after you. Okay.
Mm.
And I know it's easy for me to sit here and say, don't work so hard and do all these other things. Work is a necessity. We all have to do it. But when you're away from work, you become the priority because you do give a lot to a lot of people.
Anne Marie saying yes, she reconnected with her nephew. So
that's okay. That's excellent. I feel that's a very big positive.
yeah.
It might stir the pot. I'm just going to say I feel there's going to be a little bit of some ripple effect from that reconnection, but stand strong.
And stick with your intuition too, Anne Marie, because I drew a card and you got the High Priestess. So it's a time where your intuition is going to be strong, and listen to what they're telling you. Don't if they tell you things are not going to be good, just listen. So
trust yourself, Anne Marie. You've got it all there. Just trust yourself.
Now another message from Karen Baker. You aren't that blunt. It's truth, and there's no connection with ex-husband and myself, just sharing a farmhouse. He's upstairs and I'm downstairs. He's a Scorpio, I'm a Cancerian. So both of us being water signs can be extremely emotional upheavals, but I look forward to my own place one day. It helps me to focus on the positive. Thank you so much.
You will get there, Karen. I'm not going to go on, but I just want to say to you, see, Cancerian men, very emotional, but they can be very selfish. And fellow Scorpion woman here, you do feel everything so deeply. It can be a perfect match, but it can also be a very difficult connection. But this man, it's not just about him being a Cancerian. There's issues that he has not dealt with, and I feel they go back a long way. So you take care of you. You can take a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. And he's such a stubborn person. So don't put too much energy into it.
Yeah. Anne Marie also said that her nephew was like her son. So she's very close to him, I'd say. That's what she means. Well,
that's beautiful, Anne Marie. And I've got to say, I feel it's a really positive reconnection and positive for you too. It's those little things that can grow and mean so much. So excellent.
So this is a bit of a surprise for the Leambi to do these readings, because we were going to have Nicole on, but Nicole had problems with her internet, and Leanne is one of the owners of the Psychic Soul Guidance Directory, like me and Anne Marie, and she's come on and she's doing this at the last minute. So thank you very much. I know you've been thrown into the deep end here tonight.
I haven't. I just had time to call in protection. So, I'm definitely not on fire tonight, but still, it's just,
you're doing fine. You're doing fine. Samantha, we've only got time for a few more, because then we're going to do our draw. It's only supposed to be like a short night tonight. We're not doing a big long mess thing. But Samantha's saying, can she have a reading, please? Anything. She wants anything.
Okay. Samantha, I just feel like you've been treading water for a little while. You've got a very strong mind. So I feel overthinking is playing a part in all of this. At the same time, I feel you're quite a determined woman. So know that you can reach your goals. Is there anything in particular? I want to go to relationships in particular. Is there a question around that?
Any questions about around relationships, Samantha? Yeah. Nothing's coming up yet from her.
Okay, well, let's see. Is there anyone else?
Yeah, sure. Oh, hang on. No, she's not in a relationship. Okay. Not in a relationship, Leanne.
Well, that will explain why they're putting up the word relationship. Okay, so I've got to say, I feel there has been a previous relationship, and I feel you've got a lot of protection up. Sometimes, hun, just go with the flow. Go with the flow. You've got the capabilities of making everything happen, but I'm just going to say the words once bitten, twice shy.
But when the time's right, Samantha, the right person will come along. You can't force people to do this sort of thing. Now, Donna Evans, Any messages for me, please?
Donna, I want to go to the female energy that's with you. She's what I'd call your gatekeeper. She's the person who stepped forward very quickly. I'm not sure if it's mum or grandma, but it's coming in from the left, which is my sign from mum's side of the family. You're a very busy person, Donna.
A very what person? Giving?
Busy.
Oh, busy. Yeah. Are you very busy, Donna?
And do you have a daughter?
And do you have a daughter, Donna? Nothing's coming through as yet. Oh, no, she doesn't have a daughter. And I don't know if she's busy or not, but she just said no.
Okay, so I want to talk about the young female energy that's in this realm. She hasn't passed. It could be daughter-in-law. I don't know. Could I actually, Donna, if you want to PM me, I'd like to talk to you privately.
Okay. So Leanne is from Your Soul Journey on Facebook. If you want to give her a message later on, and she doesn't want to obviously say what's coming to her because it's private. So yeah, do that later on, Donna, and she'll tell you what she. Donna's saying Donna's saying she's got a daughter. She has a daughter.
Oh, so Donna. Well, that's okay. All right. I just feel the message is more for your daughter. So I will. If you message me sometime over the Easter weekend, I will get back to you. And yeah, ask for a photo of your daughter just to get that connection stronger. So yeah, it's nothing bad. Don't panic. It's just I'm very particular with my readings. If people want me to go ahead with things, and just be blunt, I don't so much mind. But there's some things people are more private about. So yeah, I'll message. I'll get back to you over the weekend, Donna.
Okay. We have Lydia. Can you please let me know if my dad has anything to say to me? Please and thank you.
Lydia, so the male energy that's coming through, I feel this man felt a lot but didn't necessarily speak a lot, and that's on an emotional level. Can you relate to that? Because I feel like there's lots he needs to say.
Yeah, she's not coming back just yet, so.
Oh, I wish I'd been ready to do readings too.
No, that's all right. Don't worry. That's just what happens, isn't it? We have to throw you in the deep end occasionally. Keep you on your toes, Leanne.
Yes, definitely.
Yes, he didn't say as a lot that was important. No, hang on. Yes, he didn't say as a lot that was important.
Okay, because I'm just going to go, when my guides go like this, that's my sign for somebody who felt a lot but didn't necessarily speak a lot of emotion. I can tell you that your dad's with you. There's a lot of love. There's pearlescent pink light coming to you. And I'd say that, in hindsight, I'm just going to say the words children learn what they live. So I feel it was that this man's, upbringing, his family, wasn't a man who was overly emotional in speaking, but he did feel things. And I feel there's a very strong connection between the two of you. So, because when they show me a cord, that's my sign for connection. So whether you were there and helped Dad through a difficult time, I'm going to say the word gratitude to you as well.
Okay, thanks, Leanne. Are you happy to go on for a few more readings, Leanne? I've got a few more questions here.
Look, I've got a reading to do at 9, so let's just do one more, maybe.
One more, okay. Sorry about that. Completely forgot about that. I'd love a reading, please, Shirley.
Shirley, can anyone just ask a question? Because if I do a reading, it normally takes an hour. So if we could just get a question,
yeah, it would questions. Okay. Okay, Donna Evans is saying, "How do I contact you?" Is that the one that you asked her to message you?
Yeah, Donna,
Your
you
Soul
can,
Journey on
yeah,
Facebook is Your Soul Journey.
Your Soul Journey,
Is
just send a message through there and I'll get
yeah,
back to you
yeah.
over the weekend.
Okay, so it looks like I'm just having a look here.
Was that Shirley
Um,
previously asking her for something? It was a Shirley, wasn't it?
Okay, she's saying, yes, she's saying, hang on, where is it? Would like to know if my SIM will be okay. My SIM, SIM. What's a SIM,
Yes.
Shirley? Oh, my
I'm just
son, my son.
son. Your son.
Will her son be okay?
Okay. Shall I feel your son's been on a little bit of a journey? And not necessarily the best one for him. Look, your hands are very much tied at the moment. Know that there's a female energy that's coming through. You've got a few over there, but this is just who I call your gatekeeper who's coming through. I don't know if it's mum. You're a very gentle woman, Shirley. Does that make sense to you? You might come across as hard, but there's a soft heart there.
Yeah, yeah. No, she's not. Hasn't come back yet with an answer.
Okay. Yeah, I feel your son will be fine, but he's got to do this himself.
Yes, she said yes. She is. Yes, yes.
Yeah. So, you know, there's frustration there. There's only so much you can do. And I think that's the magic word. You can only do so much for somebody. Has your son, if I was to say to you that your son slipped off his path, can you relate to that?
She's got, yes, I'm sad for him, and you're right.
Yeah. Look, I won't go into it too deeply because these are personal things, but I'll say to you, sometimes, Shirley, you've just got to stand back. You can only do so much. And I often think people need to hit their rock bottom before they start to climb their way back up. You are a good mother, and that's something you need to remember. This, don't take blame on yourself, okay? You're dealing with a very stubborn person as well, a right person.
Okay. Thanks, Leanne. Look, I'm so sorry, everybody, but Leanne has got a reading she has to do tonight. She came on at the last minute because our regular guest couldn't come on because of her internet. So thank you so much, Leanne, for doing that for us.
Oh, it's a pleasure, and I will come on and I'll be prepared, though. I'll be prepared. But Sue, I'm excited because I'm the one who's going to be able to draw the lucky winner.
Yeah, so can you do that now quickly before you go? Leanne's going to draw the winners now for the Easter giveaway. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to go in.
Yep.
So the first name is Colleen Williamson.
Colleen Williamson. Congratulations, Colleen.
So that would be our first prize winner.
Yep.
Okay. Number 2. Wow. I can't read my own. Right. I think it's Hayley Wood.
Hayley Wood, is it? Hayley Wood?
Yep. It's Hayley W something. I was writing all the names on these pieces of paper, and I've just scribbled them all down.
That's all right. I will look it up and send you all messages anyway, the prize winners.
Okay. And our third prize, lucky third prize, Lorraine Liverton.
Lorraine Liverton?
Liverton?
Liverton. Okay. Yes. Liverton. Okay.
Liverton.
I'll look it up. Okay,
yeah, check it because, I can't really understand my own writing half the time.
Sorry, everybody, we have to end it so quickly. But, thanks again, Leanne. So if you want to contact Leanne, you can go to our website, www.psychicsoulguidancedirectory.com, and you'll find Leanne's details on there if you want a reading from Leanne. She's very popular, so she's booked out a lot, but you will still be able to get in and get a reading from her. And
or you can go to my page, Your Soul Journey.
Your Soul Journey, go straight to her page. So thanks for tuning in, and congratulations to all the winners. And happy Easter, happy safe Easter, everybody.
Yes, happy Easter. And can I just say thank you to everyone for the continued support of our little directory. It's a very boutique group of readers and healers and everyone else. We're particular about who we let in, but it's a beautiful energy. And I guarantee you that everyone on there does everything from their heart. So,
very true.
Thank you
Very
for
true.
supporting us, and happy Easter. Stay safe.
Happy Easter, everybody. Love to you all. Bye for now.
Love to you all. Happy Easter, Sue. Bye.
Bye.